In a cemetery in the city of Arkhangelsk, a simple plaque commemorates a little-known Australian war hero, Sergeant Samuel Pearce.
Of course, Sam Pearce never came home. He's buried in North Russia. He's interesting. He was born in the United Kingdom. He came to Australia before the First World War, joined up, went overseas with the Australians. He won a Bravery Award in 1917. Then in England he married, and he left a pregnant wife to go to fight in North Russia. He's killed. And then, interestingly enough, his widow, his English widow, she has a child, and they both come to Australia anyway. So they determined to come out as a war bride, despite the fact she's lost her husband in North Russia.
Samuel Pearce was from Mildura. He'd seen action at Gallipoli and on the Western Front. In 1919, while still in England, he joined the North Russia Relief Force. Samuel Pearce was one of about 150 Australians who signed up to be part of the Allied presence in civil war-torn Russia. Some of those soldiers saw fierce action in Russia. 2 Australians were awarded the Victoria Cross for their actions during the conflict. One was Corporal Arthur Sullivan, who saved 4 colleagues from drowning in a river while under heavy fire. The other VC winner was Samuel Pearce. To learn more about Samuel Pearce requires a 5-hour train journey south. And the guide into the past is Arkhangelsk writer and historian Alexei Sukhanovsky.
Where are we going?
He's researched and explored the area where Sergeant Pearce was fighting with the Royal Fusiliers against Red Army troops on August the 29th, 1919. For Alexei Sukhanovsky, this has become more than a journey. It's a pilgrimage to honour a 22-year-old Australian who cut through barbed wire to clear a path for other troops and single-handedly took out an enemy gun position before being killed by machine gun fire. Samuel Pearce was posthumously awarded the Victoria Cross.
I feel close to Sergeant Pearce because of his soldier's spirit. He performed a heroic act for himself and his comrades and set an example.
It's an example that Alexei Sukhanovsky believes is worth remembering. He and his friends have created a memorial in the forest. And while nature is slowly covering the scars of war, Alexei Sukhanovsky uses a detector to unearth pieces of the violent past.
Soldier dead.
While Australians' involvement in this conflict has all but slipped through the cracks of history, Alexei Sukhanovsky believes that almost a century on, it's more important than ever to remember Sergeant Pearce and his countrymen who fought in northern Russia.
This war is a small historical bridge between Australia and Russia. This bridge may be tragic and bloody, but it connects people.
At the going down of the sun, a fallen Australian soldier's plaque in a cemetery half a world away may look lonely. But Alexei Sukhanovsky is determined to ensure that Sergeant Samuel Pearce is never forgotten. Scott Bevan, ABC News, near Arkhangelsk, northern Russia.